So Chris and Ricky here. We're now that we are done finally with the journey through the land before time. Since we watched all 14, we might as well rank them worst to best.
It was a lot easier than we thought it would be. So
yeah, so might as well. And we'll start with 14 and go to 1 being the very best.
14 being the worst.
Yeah, and 14 being
Part 13, The Wisdom of Friends, which for a long time, it was standing strong with another one.
Yeah.
Our next one that we'll mention.
And then Wisdom of Friends came along.
Yeah. And it sucked because it was a movie of
really
Jar Jar
annoying.
Binks. It was a lot.
It was the hardest to sit through.
Yes. And not only were the Jar Jar Binks dinosaurs annoying, the friends were
Really annoying.
really annoying this time.
Really beating in the lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the series' first fart joke.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah.
And then, so
Number 13.
number 13 is number 3, The Time of the Great Giving. Which, since we watched it, we thought that was going to be easily the worst one until Wisdom of Friends. But The Time of the Great Giving, the problem with that is that
Nothing happens. Yeah.
And it seemed to last forever.
Mhm.
It was just like another plot development where nothing happened. And then I'm like, we gotta go now where this is happening. Or something. I don't even remember. It just, somehow it all ended with a time of great giving.
Yeah. It was a drought.
Oh, yeah.
It was a drought. Next, Journey to Big Water at number 12. Number 9, Journey to Big Water. Because it kind of seemed like a Tuesday in the Great Valley, and Mo, the dolphin dinosaur,
Really
was
annoying.
terrible. Besides the yellow bellies from Wisdom of Friends, Mo is the absolute worst
Guest creature.
guest friend, cute thing that movie.
But at least with Mo, he didn't have near as much dialogue or was as...
Or 20 other exact replicas.
Ugh. And he wasn't voiced by some celebrity, so there wasn't like an extra, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. So then we have number 11, Journey of the Brave, which was 14, the last one.
You could definitely tell it was done by a different crew. I mean, it had 4 songs instead of 3, which nothing
because
against
Reba.
that. Yeah, gotta give Reba McEntire some. And
It's kind
it
of
was
okay.
yeah, it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
It didn't really mean a whole lot.
Mm-mm.
Braun was back, but no Kiefer Sutherland.
But no Kiefer, so why? What's the point?
Yeah. Number 10 would be Journey Through the Mist, which is number 4, with Allie, the other long neck.
Yeah.
The racist long neck.
Yeah. Who's not cool.
And Spike talking.
Spike Tongue
Jane
spoke at the
Ducky.
end. Yeah.
What really put this low
Never
on
spoke
the...
again.
Yeah. Well, no, he did on Big Freeze. He said, "Mama."
Oh, that's right.
I know too much about this movie. Journey Through the Mist. Grandpa was dying.
Oh yeah, Grandpa was dead.
Yeah. They met Allie, the long neck, part one of the migrating long necks. Spike talked, but the villains were terrible.
Yeah.
It was I forget their names, but it was
A gator.
alligator and a
Some
bird.
sort of bird.
Yeah. Who teamed up, who hated each other. First song we got was them talking about how much they hated each other.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of weird. And that was like 5 seconds into being introduced to them, which
is
was like 20, 25 minutes in. So the first song
Not
was...
even. It seemed like we were on like the last third of the movie.
We could have been.
Maybe halfway through. I don't know.
But that wasn't very good.
Then next is the invasion of the tiny sauruses.
At number 9,
Number
that
9.
was number 11.
Yeah.
It was...
It's okay.
Yeah.
They were cute.
It was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. But at the same time, it wasn't And I don't understand if they're just tiny sauruses. Why are they all just little tiny long necks when having a long neck when it's serve any purpose? And why not do other dinosaurs?
And they didn't explain, like...
Why are they tiny?
Yeah, what's going on with these tiny sauruses? Like, each movie kind of starts with, like, very sciencey, not, super sciencey, but, evolution. And this is how the world... And so where did the tiny sauruses come in and all that? Weird.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of seemed like an hour and 15-minute long Michael Clark Duncan is a tiny thing joke.
Yeah. It wasn't even delivered all that well.
No. Number 8 would be the Great Valley Adventure, which is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we meet Chomper. It was,
Is that where we met Chomper?
yeah, second one. Remember, because they find his egg.
He found his egg.
Yeah, and then they raise it.
Yeah.
It kind of just seemed like, there's...
Well, here's the other Land Before Time movie.
Yeah, here's another Land Before Time movie.
Mm-hmm.
In the Great Valley. Which... kind of forgettable. Whatever.
But did they give us Chomper?
And he showed up 2 more times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll show up again.
Oh, oh yeah.
In our trilogy.
Yeah. After 8 is number 7, Great Day of the Flyers, which was the 12th movie. All about Petrie. Well, the best part of this movie, most of it was just kind of whatever, and I probably had one of the worst songs with Flip, Flap, and Fly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which was terrible.
Yeah.
But
Not the worst song, though.
No, not the worst song. It did have the best guest friend with Guido, the weird flying bird, feather flyer, or whatever they decided to call him, who was basically just Yakko from Animaniacs doing a Woody Allen impression, but it was really funny.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. It was enjoyable.
After that is The Big Freeze.
At number 6.
Which was
number
8.
Yeah.
It was cold?
Yeah. Remember Ducky and
Oh,
Spike?
yeah, and Spike found his own kind.
Yeah. With the racist stories.
Yeah.
Spike told me.
Oh, hanging out with these swimmers.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, that one was it was alright.
Yeah, it was alright. Kind of interesting. I liked the winter.
Yeah, and
another story with an adult leading these children into danger.
Yeah.
With Rafiki.
Yeah, Rafiki.
Kind of forgettable, but alright.
Yeah.
At number 5, we have the original Land Before Time, the very first one. It was really short.
Really short.
It probably had the most... obviously the best directed, but at the same time, the constant narration in it.
Yeah.
And for obvious things. Sarah didn't want to go back because she felt ashamed.
She was too strong-willed to admit that she was wrong.
Yeah. You can tell that they cut a lot of it out.
Yeah.
But it was cute.
It was kind of forgettable.
Yeah. But
except for, just the things of the whole series that they set up in the first one.
Yeah. Great Valley.
Yeah, Great Valley, Tree Stars, Sharp Teeth, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah.
Number 4 is part 7, Stone of the Cold Fire.
A couple interesting things happen with that.
Yeah.
Aliens,
yeah. One of the worst songs, though. Beyond the Mysterious
Yes.
Land. Yeah.
And Uncle Toronto.
Played by
Michael York.
Michael York. Basil Exposition from Austin Powers movies. Yeah.
And most on-screen dinosaur death. Oh,
yeah. Yeah. A couple of them got mauled. One fell off a cliff.
Yeah. And same thing almost happened to Ducky.
Yeah. And I would say this was the turning point of when I went from being really annoyed by Ducky to actually appreciating Ducky.
Yeah.
Because she's the only one who knows what's going on, or always has the right answer, or has the best head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Even more than Littlefoot, who has a self-righteous, gotta save everybody God complex.
Yeah.
Gets him and his friends into trouble. Ducky's always like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
we shouldn't do that."
She's optimistic, but she's also a realist.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, most appreciated character is Ducky.
Yeah.
Number 3 is part 5, The Mysterious Island, which is so high on the list mainly because one had one of the better songs, Big Water.
Yeah.
And
the
three-way T-Rex
three-way
fight,
T-Rex
which
fight.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chomper came back.
Yeah, with his parents who got into a fight with another sharp tooth, and there's first swimming sharp tooth.
Yep.
Yeah. And the locust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one was...
And I like the flirty Nessie. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, the plesiosaur.
Plesiosaur, yeah.
Yeah.
All flirty.
Yeah.
Hitting on Grandpa. That's
Yeah,
funny.
that's right.
Yeah. All right. Number 2 would be part 6.
Part 6, The Secret of Saurus Rock.
Yes, with the lone dinosaur.
Yeah, played by Chris Christopherson.
Yeah. As Doc?
Yeah.
Doc, yeah.
Yeah.
And that had a cool fight at
That
the
had a
end
really cool fight.
with
at the
Grandpa
end.
and Doc against 3 sharp teeth.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they knocked a bunch of rocks on him because
That's how you do it.
that's how you
Great
kill
Valley.
shark tooth.
Yeah,
Throw rocks on them. Gotta be careful though; they don't always die.
that's true. Even though it seems like they should have. Yeah.
But it was actually pretty cool. It was kind of had a really cool message. To
Yeah.
it, about hero worship and stuff. And
Yeah,
you know,
I was kind of like a. It kind of reminded me of that episode of Batman, The Gray Ghost. That's a good one.
yeah, it is.
But yeah, I kind of liked the Mysteria.
Yeah, and you never
Lone
actually
dinosaur.
confirmed that he was the lone dinosaur.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
probably is,
He had
but
the scar though.
he did. But he also could be really old. But
Well, that's true.
it's also about legends. So how big of
That's
this
true.
legend?
See,
Blown out of proportion.
there's
Makes you
layers
think.
there.
Makes you
That's
think.
why it's number 2 on the list.
And number 1, part 10,
The Great Long Neck Migration.
which
Because that one was pretty good.
yeah, that's the one to watch if you're gonna watch one Land Before Time movie. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you are interested in watching Land Before Time movie, it's probably because you've at least seen the first one when you were a kid.
Yeah.
So you can really go right into the Great Long Neck Migration.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, and there was like genuine surprise
Mm-hmm.
when Kiefer came out as Littlefoot's dad. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, where have you been? And like, we're all actually involved in the story.
Yeah.
And when we were all watching it,
We all got drawn into the pretty awesome fight at the end with
Mhm.
a couple of long necks versus sharp teeth,
yeah,
with the kids running around in
Yeah.
between.
and all the
Yeah.
and the whole Great Valley comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And Littlefoot and I forget his name, but the kind of Prawn's adopted son had an
yeah,
interesting relationship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got to some real issues.
The other kids' journey with the long neck played by James Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent movie.
Yeah.
So that's fine. That's number 1.
So
That's the Land Before Time movies.
yeah,
We're almost done thinking about them.
got one more video.
One more video to go, outlining our trilogy that will end the series for good.
So Universal,
Yeah, I hope you're watching.
give us a call.
Yeah,
We'll be more than happy to come and
yeah.
get that,
Why not?
get that going.
Absolutely. All right, so stay tuned for that.